The Beef Today report is brought to you by CattleExchange.com, connecting cattle buyers and sellers nationwide.
Extreme drought not only had a big impact on feed costs, but it also forced a flurry of borrowing. The Federal Reserve System's Agricultural Finance Data Book says in the second quarter, farm operating loans rose at their fastest pace in 5 years. This comes from an August survey of national commercial banks. Operating loan demand from farmers shot up as input costs rose. Livestock operations were looking for help to cover a spike in those feed costs. Bankers reported having enough funds to meet the loan demand, and competition among ag lenders remained strong. Farm loan delinquency rates continued to fall as well. Cattle producers in Nebraska are feeling the strain of drought. The state continues to be in the bullseye for dry weather. Pastures are short and will stay that way through the winter. With feed costs high, many ranchers are turning to other winter grazing options like corn stalks or hay fields. The struggle for feed has owners weaning calves and preg-checking cows early in an effort to cull herds as far as they can.
We've got some hard decisions to make going into the winter time after this difficult summer, and we need to have that herd as compact as possible, dealing with these short feed sources and recognizing that our biggest concern is going to be reproductive performance next year. And a lot of that's going to be dependent on how they come through the winter, and starting right now is the time to set that up for as much success as possible.
Meanwhile, beef and veal prices rose more than 5% on the year, leading the latest indicators of food price inflation. The latest consumer price index shows a 1.6% increase from September 2011 through September of this year. CPI expects beef prices to increase as much as 4.5% in all of 2012. Hope for wetter, cooler winter in the southern plains is fizzling. According to the Texas AgriLife Extension Service, new reports show that El Niño's strength in the Pacific is fading. That means it's less likely to be a wet winter there. State climatologists say the odds are beginning to point toward the redevelopment of La Niña again next year.